Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido, Loca, and it's Tuesday Night Live.
Tuesday Night Live.
Tuesday Night Live, Jenny. Don't act like you've never done this show before.
Have I done this show before?
I think this is like the 58th time that we've done this show.
What?
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, we wanted to take a moment before we got into the fun and just send our thoughts and prayers out to the people that are dealing with the accident up there in Alaska. The last report that I read is that 4 people lost their lives when the 2 float planes crashed. And it's the odds against that happening. Things like that aren't supposed to happen, but they can. And so our thoughts and prayers go with the family and everybody affected, and just thinking about cruisers in general. So I would just take a second and just give them a moment, and everybody lift them up in the way that you do. All right, on to the fun. Tonight's topic is towel animals, tablecloths, and pillow chocolates.
What? I like all those things.
So the story came out in mid-April that NCL was going to stop making towel animals on certain cruise ships. They cited the reason that they were doing it for environmental concerns. They wanted to be better global citizens, I think is what they said. And in reality, every towel animal that is made has to be washed, whether it is used or not. And so they're trying to reduce their overall footprint by reducing the amount of times they're washing towel animals. They are aware that towel animals are something that people like, and they will make them upon request. And so it made me think about some of these things that have gone away or going away on cruising. And there's a fun game out there called F, Marry, Kill. And that is where you take 3 people and you decide who you're going to marry, who you're going to kill, and who you're going to be really close to. That's what F, Marry, Kill stands for. So we thought we would take 3 things that are going away: towel animals, tablecloths, and pillow chocolates, and play a little game that I've made up called Included, Extra, or Overboard. So Jenny, what you have to do is you have to say which one of these 3 things you would still like to be included in cruising at no additional fee, which one of these 3 things you would pay for, and which one you would throw overboard. So included, extra, overboard, and the options are towel animals, tablecloths, and pillow chocolate.
Do I go first, or do you want to go first?
It's up to you. Ladies' choice.
All right, I'll let you go first.
All right, so I would pay extra for pillow chocolate.
Okay.
I would throw the towel animals overboard, and I want the tablecloths to be included. Now, I didn't think I cared about tablecloths. Our very first few cruises were on Carnival cruise ships, and they didn't have the tablecloths in the main dining room anymore. However, we did go on the Oasis of the Seas, and on Royal Caribbean, they had the tablecloths.
Right.
And I like the tablecloths. And just a note, NCL, I just got this information from the community. NCL does have tablecloths. So they're saying they want to not wash towels and be good environmental citizens, so no towel animals, but they're still keeping their tablecloths. It seems like they could do away with both. But for me, again, towel animals overboard. I would pay extra for pillow chocolate. I really enjoyed that nightly turn down service with the chocolate, and I want the tablecloths to be included.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go with the same, actually.
What? Copycat?
Whatever.
You better give me some good reasons, woman.
Okay, so the chocolate, I really enjoyed that Princess.
Yes.
And it was nice to come in each night and, I think the chocolates were Princess's towel animal.
Yes. There were no towel animals on Princess.
Right,
correct.
right. So they probably... so I enjoyed the chocolate. Towel animals, I mean, if we had little kids, I would enjoy them probably more. I enjoy them, but I can live without them. That's just me. But the tablecloths, I'm with you. I like a tablecloth on the table.
It's fancy.
It's fancy, and it just reminds me, like we don't have tablecloths in the house anymore. And it reminds me of when I was growing up. My mom would have the tablecloth, and then of course she would have the plastic over the tablecloth so we didn't stain it. And she had it on the couch. Anybody else grow up in an Italian home?
Where you couldn't sit on the furniture?
You couldn't sit on the furniture without getting stuck to it in the summer.
I don't think you got to see today's video, but I made a video talking about specialty dining and whether the cruise lines were using specialty dining to condition us to spend more money on the cruise ship.
Right.
So I'm going to throw this one at you, even though you haven't had a chance to think about it.
Okay.
Do you think eventually that the MDR will go away and your free options will be like the buffet and the Lido restaurants or the 24-hour restaurants, and the only way that you can get sit-down food is to pay for it?
So you have to wonder that, right? So I don't like being caught off guard.
I know. I just thought of it. I didn't even talk about that in my video today.
So I think that we're going that way a little bit with Virgin.
Yeah.
With them not having any kind of MDR. Yes, you don't pay for the specialty dining just, yet or ever. But I think that it may come to that, right? Like, because it's a lot of work in that MDR. And I hope it doesn't ever happen because I really enjoy the MDR.
I really like the MDR too. I was thinking, we got to see behind the scenes in the MDR, and that really is a huge banquet service, and banquet service is different than cooking on demand.
Right.
So I don't see how they could get rid of the MDR and do all that cooking on demand unless they just had tons of individual kitchens. They would have to increase the price somewhere because that would be so expensive to try to cook all the food to order,
Right. I don't know. So like so you got to wonder too, right? Like if they get rid of the MDR, are they just going to have these specialty restaurants that is actually MDR quality?
That would be bad.
And just cook, a steak in this one and, maybe seafood in another. So
I don't know. Interesting stuff to think about. But hey, when we first fired up here, we did see Melissa's super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it. And so, yes, that's the little show within the show. Get your questions ready. I'm going to jump down into the comments. I'm going to say hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Let's say hello.
Yeah, let me answer that question. I didn't even think that would be a question.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on between us and the Allens as far as the Cruise Geeks go. The Allens are taking a break. They've got some things going on that it's going to be better if we take a little break from the Cruise Geeks. We love those guys. There's no beef between any of us. And we're just taking a little break, the Cruise Geeks, so that they can... They got some stuff they want to work on, and so we say fair enough, and we love those guys, and we love the Cruise Geeks, but nothing going on in a bad way between us and the Allens.
Never.
Sandy Allen's in here tonight. We love
What's
it.
up, Sandy?
All right, let's see what the heck is going on. Pamela Wig, I'm just going to start at the bottom, so say hello to me or ask me a question. I see that Roy Shows is in the house. If they get rid of the MDR, it'll be like the dining service at Disney, and their food is awesome. Yeah, it could go one or two ways.
Right.
Again, if they end up with these individual kitchens, I think you're going to get better food quality.
Well, if they did it that way, though, at least if you didn't have to pay for it.
Yes.
It would still be a free option.
Included, right?
Right?
Paul Wiggins, what's going on? David Brandy's Excursions in the house. Christopher Hanna, Ohio in Canton.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, Mary Klug with a countdown. $695 till your cruise. Does anybody have a cruise scheduled for more than 695 days? Jenny, when is our next cruise? We are 24 days since our last cruise, and I'm freaking out.
You know how I can tell we're 24 days out? My hair! What the heck?
That's right.
It grows too fast.
I didn't know your hair was gray under there. What the heck?
It is gray. I am pulling it up on Shipmates real quick. And someone asked if I can book Virgin. Absolutely, yes.
Yes. Jenny can book it all.
I could do it all.
Wagyu beef on the new Carnival Steakhouse menu. I had the ribeye. I think somebody in the group had that, and it was good.
Mm-hmm. So we have 101 days until the celebrity equinox.
All right, Amanda Show's in the house.
Amanda.
Working the wrench. Michael Cruise Lover is
Michael and Elizabeth,
in the house. Felicia Phillips, Kate Rose, Joanne Baus.
Joanne and Jeremy, hello,
Tazier
you guys.
Travel. There's Sandy, Eric Hubner, Cat Chat Fever. All right, Terry Elliott, Diva Warrior in the house from Seattle, up in the Northwest. Big G and Schnuggles. What's going on?
I love that.
Old newspaper for tablecloths. How dare you, sir? Uber Cruisers in the house, all the way from Australia. Good day, Ian. We might get
Jamie,
to meet
I am
Ian. I'm
not
so
letting
excited.
that gray silver. It's sparkly.
The Hensleys.
It sparkles.
The Hensleys are in the house. It was so great. We got to meet them over the weekend.
It was.
We kind of snuck out of town and didn't talk about it. It was Mother's Day weekend. And
Well, we're gonna go through our week in a minute, right? Let's go over our week in a minute. Keep saying hello to the family.
I want to go over my week right now.
No.
Money versus Taste Buds, 44 days. Oh, Victoria Whittle, 711 days.
Ding, ding, ding. 7-Eleven. That's
711.
pretty cool.
How's the diet going? Yeah, so we're super excited to do this update video that will be coming out on Thursday. Let's just say we've had a pretty good week that way. I guess I'm not allowed to talk about our week. Sig Sconiers, MDR stands for main dining room. On the cruise ship, most of the time, there is a buffet where you just walk up to the food troughs and you fill up your plates and take them to your own seat and get your own drinks. And then they have kind of a sit-down restaurant, the MDR, main dining room. Lido Life is in the house.
What's up, you guys?
Let's see.
Jessica!
Cruise with us. Deborah Bolton is in the house with the team. Jenny. Oh, I thought that said Team Tony. I read that wrong. I take back saying hi to Deborah Bolton.
Hello, Deborah.
How dare you? How dare you?
Terry said hair is overrated.
How dare you? John Bolton is just checking in. Hello from Cincinnati, the lands where pigs fly and they make that delicious Skyline chili. Mm-hmm. And Gold Star. I think if I was in Cincinnati, I'd go Gold Star because you can get Skyline other places. Mm-hmm. Jenny H., we talked about it at the top. It's so sad that, very sad.
The Klekowskis.
What's going on, Mr. Klekowski? Carrie Mead is in the house.
Hope your wife's feeling better.
We've got a super creative shipmate name. It's La Lita Loca. How about that? La Lita Loca. Yeah, if anybody out there is on... I saw my brother earlier. What's up, my brother?
Yes.
Can I talk a little bit about the week, Jenny?
Not yet.
You're so.
I'm the boss.
Dylan Chandler is Team Tony since day one.
Dylan!
I've stopped the chat. All I'm doing now is looking at that comment. Dylan Chandler is... You know who else is in the house? That wannabe air hockey player, Jamie from Sharon at Sea. I was watching a Fail Army video. You ever watch Fail Army? That's one of my favorite YouTube channels. There was a whole video dedicated to Jamie scoring on himself at air hockey. Man, I can't wait to see that.
And when is that happening? That's happening in 528 days.
528 days to the La Lita Loca Sharon at Sea group cruise. There is I would say there's over 150 cabins booked for that. Is that accurate?
I'm sure it's very close.
So... the space...
We have taken over the whole ship.
The space is getting limited on the Carnival Breeze in 2020. If you're new here, we do a couple group cruises. We've done 2 so far. You can see the vlogs of those on the channel. We have a real good time. If you're interested in finding out when our group cruises are, we have 2 scheduled for the moment. You can go to www.lalitaloca.com/group cruise and get all of the information.
Dave and Brandy, hello, you guys.
Favor and Rob are in the house. Maybe they are back from Alaska.
Kat Faulkner, she's going to Hawaii.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, she's going to have a great time.
We are not... Ashley Wilson said that, are we following the Equinox and Dry Dock? I know they're going in and they're going to get some Edge-like upgrades. I don't know what that means, though. Do you have any info?
I have been, yeah.
Jenny, what do we get? Are we getting a magic carpet?
No.
No magic carpet. Infinite verandas?
We will, I'm getting together a little video for us.
Really?
Yes.
How about that?
The Uber cruiser. We got to speak to him over the weekends.
Yes.
It was so nice to talk to you, Ian.
Yes. E. coli, I hope that I said that right. E. coli Israel. Hi, Jenny and Tony. Hashtag love them both. We'll take it.
Aw, thank you.
Team Lido Loca.
Thank you.
Money versus Taste Buds. Our next cruise is in 101 days on the Celebrity Equinox. It'll be our first time. The thing I'm most excited about the Equinox is they have that lawn up there, and I just want to roll it. It's like real grass. I'm just going to roll around. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's see. I see the diacritical one. What is going on? Oh, Tom Nelson. Thank you so much for the super chat. Enjoying the video and the Facebook page. Hey, welcome to the Loca fam. We're glad to have you. Yes. Thanks for watching the videos, and thanks for coming to Facebook. That is where the Loca fam lives. If you want to meet and greet and talk with all these fine folks that you see here, come to La Lido Loca Cruising Community on Facebook, and you can get right in and join the fun. Yes. Elizabeth Mingleson, let's do a 5-day group cruise. I think both group cruises, this last one was 7. Mm-hmm. The first one was 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might have to do a short one again. We're getting a little like, we like the long cruises.
Yeah.
4 days, like, I'm exhausted by day 4. I need 2 more days to be more exhausted.
Robert and Favor are here from Life with Favor.
They're in Vegas testing the fates.
No, they're on a layover.
Go find a casino.
They just got back from Alaska. I can't wait to see their vlogs.
Don't play the slot machines in the airport.
Exactly. Who was that? Oh, I was talking to someone today that they stopped in the Vegas airport, put in some coin, and they won $600.
Really?
Yeah.
Deborah Bolton is Team Tony also. In your face.
Deborah, that's okay. I still love you. I love anybody that's Team Tony.
That's right.
Because bottom line is I'm Team Tony.
Sharon at Sea, they are working on this interesting thing. Carnival loyalist become royalist. That's a mouthful. I tell you, I like it, though. Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys track along with Sharon at Sea. They are going on their first Royal Caribbean cruise. They've been on 178 Carnival cruises. Matthew is, I think he's 14 years old. He's been on 98 Carnival cruises. I don't know if those numbers are accurate. Please don't hold me to that. But it will be interesting to see if they're going from Carnival. Their favorite cruise ship is the Breeze. I don't know how that's the case. Their favorite cruise ship is the Breeze, and they're going on the biggest cruise ship in the world. Was Harmony? Symphony of the Seas.
I know it.
I can't wait to see what's up. So what is up is we do have a lot of cool creators in the house, a lot of people that make the cruising content. And if you don't follow them, shame on you. This is the place to find new creators that you don't know. So if you are a cruising creator, just type something beside your name to let people know that that's what you do. See if you can hook them. Give them the elevator chat, tweet, whatever you got right here. And if you are into some cruising content, hit the 3 dots by their name and sub to their channel.
Do it.
Sub to their channel.
The Martins, Nurse Nancy. There was a couple of other people. Florida Krista.
Oh, the Uber cruiser, before we went on our last cruise, he gave a super chat specifically for you to gamble with at the casino. She lost it, Ian. She lost it.
I lost it. But you know what? I did really good on that cruise until the last day.
Oh, we should talk about our weekend. No, I guess we can't talk
about it. We're going to talk about our weekend a little bit.
Tanya,
wait. Agent Joey, read that comment.
I have some bad news for Jenny. Which one's shutting down? Don't say it's the Gold Strike.
Oh, no.
Tunica is in the middle of nowhere. The problem with Tunica is they don't give you anything other to do than gamble. Sometimes when you're getting your butt kicked by the fates, you need to go to a movie or you need to go chill out somewhere. Tunica is just, you got to gamble and that's all you got.
Exactly.
Tanya Hensley missed out on some Big Eds on Saturday. Who knows what Big Eds is, Jenny? We can't even talk about it. How dare you? How dare you?
You are so funny.
Alexis is there from the Lido Life. Tell her we said hello.
Oh, hello, Alexis.
Oh, she's talking to Jessica. Never mind. We take it back.
Oh.
Fisher Fun Ventures. I like that. I like that name.
Alexis, you don't say hello to us?
How dare you? She probably did.
Well,
There's a lot of going on.
I know. It's wonderful.
Donna Manitou, do a Royal Caribbean group cruise. Are you saying in the spring of 2021 we should have a group cruise on an Oasis class ship?
Are you letting out a secret?
Stay tuned till next week. How about that? But look, your wish may be careful what you wish for.
That's right, Donna.
Let's see.
Jenny H is going to Tunica next week. We spent a lot of time in Tunica.
Yeah.
Like that used to be our anniversary deal.
We would go there every anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Jenny H is going to Tunica next week.
I know. I just said that.
Lido Life makes content for middle-aged cruise lovers. Wow. That's a nice pitch. I didn't realize that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian, you need to there's somebody that could give you a return on your gambling investment. Could be. Did you middle finger me?
No, I thought
that was a middle finger.
I would never do that to you.
February, before spring break. How about that? February 2020.
2021.
2021.
We could do a February 2020.
We got other stuff early in the year. Crazy Cat Traveler, we haven't locked it in yet. It's just an idea in the incubator, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
It will be coming out. We'll definitely announce it next live.
Yeah, once we know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Suzette. She said we both inspire her.
Aww.
Yeah.
All right, so, yes, Joanne, 2021. You know what else is special in 2021?
What?
We both turned 50.
That's old, man. I never thought we would be 50. I mean, like, I knew that we would.
We knew someday it was going to happen.
Gosh.
But listen, it's a couple of years from now.
Jamie, what's it like to be 50? Is Jamie 50? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Oh, boy. Sherry.
Yeah, Ian's got the right idea. Australia to USA group cruise.
Listen, I agree with that one. So Sherry got some fish for the fish bowls.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so fishbowl is...
Where is War Eagle?
I thought he was in, but fishbowl is a way that you can get a drink on the carnival, and it's like a fishbowl, so that's pretty cool.
Michael Cruise Lover says he has nothing planned for 2021.
Katie Whalen says we should do the Bliss group cruise. I'm here to announce in the fall of 20... No, we're not doing that, but I would love to go on the Bliss. That would be cool if it was a...
We are going on the Bliss.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. Florida Chris is in the house. Who's 63? Jamie? I didn't realize. He looks good for 63. My goodness. I can't wait to see.
Do we have to give him a handicap on when you play air hockey?
I know he's going to wear his glasses. I just can't. I can't wait.
Oh, goodness.
Jenny, not a lot of questions tonight. Let's talk about our week. What's been happening
It has been a crazy week,
What's
right?
happened since last Tuesday? I don't even know what happened Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we were just busy at the home front.
Busy at the home front, okay.
Right.
I'm down with that.
And then...
We started our diet, Jenny. We started our life change. We started our journey to thinner cruising. We started our journey to better health.
Right. But we started last week on Weight Watchers, and now we're on keto.
Yes. So we'll talk more about that on the
There he is,
video.
War Eagle.
What's up, War Eagle? Traveling with Bruce is in the house. What's going on, sir?
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah, so our first design when we made the videos last week talking about getting healthy was that we would go back and do Weight Watchers because we'd had success with that before. We lost 160 pounds combined in 2008. But in the comments, a lot of people pointed us to some resources about keto and intermittent fasting. And so we've started exercising, and a few days ago we started intermittent fasting, and we also started keto. So when we do the update video for Thursday, we'll talk more about it. But yes, it's going well. Jenny doesn't look a day over 30. That's true.
I love you. Thank you.
Quick tips. I'm not going to say we're never going to go on a Disney cruise, but it is down the line behind Holland America. It's behind Norwegian.
Yeah.
It's probably behind Virgin Voyages. I'm glad we're going on Celebrity. That's a line I always wanted to go on. So we like to gamble. We like the show. We like to go to show. I like to go to shows. I like to gamble, and Jenny likes to gamble, and we like the food. So Disney's good for shows and food, but not so much for the gambling. So we're not going to do that right now.
So the Bliss is now sailing in Alaska, and Jessica asked if we could do a 2021 out of Alaska.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody said the Bliss in 2021. That's exactly what we're doing. There's a season in Alaska, though. We'd have to do that during the summer?
Yeah.
Our summer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it. 3 group cruises in 21. Is that what you guys are saying?
Yeah.
Everything we do in 2021 is a group cruise. Anybody want to go on the Bliss to Alaska?
Raise your hand.
How about that?
I want to do it.
How about
Okay.
that?
So let's finish talking about the week.
Okay.
So Tony has been busting his butt, like walking, and I'm only up to 5,000 steps, so I'll get there with you.
Yeah, so I started so basically I traded in a bunch of gear and joined the Apple Watch crew. And so Apple has this way to track your fitness by using these rings. And so I'm real obsessive compulsive, and I've been obsessed with closing these rings. And so I've been trying to get 10,000 steps a day and close these rings. And so I think I'm on like day 8 of making that happen. That's been cool. But over the weekend, it was Mother's Day, and we had to pick our son up at school, so we combined those two things. We went to Knoxville on Friday and Saturday and hung out with my mom and my grandma and celebrated Mother's Day. We went to the Red Lobster, and I got a lobster roll. No, I did not get a lobster roll. Went to the Red Lobster. I'm never allowed to have lobster rolls in Jenny's presence. Went to the Red Lobster, and then the next day we went to the university. Oh, wait, before that, my gift to Jenny on Mother's Day is I took her to test the fates at the Cherokee Casino in Cherokee, North Carolina. And we came back out with money in our pocket.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of exciting.
Because I played craps.
You did. You played craps. But they have like a bubble craps. Like it's a digital craps with a pop-up dice in the middle. Jenny's pretty good at it. And then I played regular craps, and it was good. And then
the cruise ships need to get that. Sorry.
Yes, the cruise ships do need to get bubble craps. And then we picked up the young man, our son Gregory, and brought him home. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Game of Thrones on Sunday night was crazy. Loved it. And then Monday, we were just busy again.
Well, and we took our daughter that is moving
That's what we did
back
last
and
night.
My son-in-law out to dinner.
That was very sad. So, yeah, we have a child that's leaving the area, going back to Tennessee, which we love Tennessee, so we're excited for that. Yeah, so we road tripped up to Winston-Salem last night.
Yeah.
And did a goodbye dinner, and Jenny cried.
I'm going to cry now.
I know. I don't know if I've seen Danielle in here tonight.
I don't think so. I think she's
busy getting it all together.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from that for right now.
Oh, you're so sad. Nurse Nancy's in the house.
But I'm super happy for her, right? Like it's a great move, and she'll be with her in-laws, and she got a great job over there. And maybe we can see the Robinsons when we go to visit.
That'd be cool.
Hey, the Robinsons, speaking of them, they're 4 hours from Cherokee. We are going to have to plan that next time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fisher Fund Ventures, MSC Honor Platinum and Diamond. They used to honor it all the way up, and then they changed it. I don't know where they stop at now, but I think it might be Platinum. I don't think they go all the way up. It was something that happened just within the last year.
Mm-hmm. Rick, I didn't see your question. If you want to re-ask it.
Let's see. Yeah, and let me shout out ShipShape with Ann and Steven.
Thank you, Kat.
We're focusing to try to get healthy. We have the cruise in 100 days. I have the cruise with our friend Don Terrace in about 150 days or 160 days. And so we're really trying to put our head down and actually lose weight. And so we're looking for encouragement over there on the Facebook page of ShipShape with Ann and Steven. And it's a really great place. Every day they have motivational posts. They have places where you can put your step counts, and they have a weekly weigh-in. And so we're just trying to get plugged into that community, just be members of that community and help support the people that are trying to lose weight. So if you're interested in tracking along with what we're doing on the daily, and if you're looking for encouragement for your own healthy lifestyle, let me just recommend to you ShipShape with Ann and Steven, their Facebook page and their YouTube channel. It's a really great place. And I think we overwhelmed them with people this week, but they're very good at what they do, and so I know they're doing well.
Yeah.
Poppy D's Variety Channel, what's going on? Why is there a sticker on the bottom of my cup? Oh, I don't know. I never noticed it. Oh. Yes, it might be for Jenny to track me.
That's right.
She wants to know how much I.
No, that's the little thing right there.
That's right. We're not sponsored by Starbucks. Here, I'll turn it this way. I'm just drinking water.
Just drink some water. Oh, goodness. So, you know how I love my coffee?
Yes.
I've experienced the last 2 days of drinking black coffee. It's nasty.
It is nasty.
Now, if we could go back to the DR and get that black coffee.
That coffee was good.
Yeah.
Pam says, group cruise craps lesson. Absolutely. I hung at the craps table during the last group cruise. Happy to teach anybody. Biggest ship that we've ever been on. I love when they ask me questions where I could say, I love the Oasis of the Seas. The Oasis of the Seas is the biggest ship we've ever been on, and it's my favorite cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite. Good night, Sandy Allen. Good to see you.
Good night, Sandy.
Let's see.
Jeremy, do we steal Danny's cup?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Danny of Danny Zuko from Greece.
Oh.
I didn't see him. Oh, Daenerys. I don't think you even know this, James, because you didn't watch the Game of Thrones. They accidentally left a Starbucks-looking coffee cup.
Oh, yeah. No, I've heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it on the radio.
That's right. Not Danny Zuko.
Yeah. Danny Zuko. Rick, I'm glad I still the chat goes by so fast, so I apologize. But so it looks like somebody did answer, so that's good.
Oh yeah, so Tanya, I got to meet the Hensleys, which was kind of cool. I know you got to meet them before. They have such a lovely family. And
hello, Jacob, Andrew, Abigail, and Carrie Ann.
How about that? And Keith.
And Keith.
Come on, Jenny.
And Tanya. But it was so lovely meeting up with them again. They're just a lovely family.
Sheila Brown, suggestions for what to do in Cuba. We just took one of the ship's excursions. We were there right after the hurricane, so that excursion was modified. We did the top 10 of Havana. I tell you what, they took us to some really cool places. They took us to Revolutionary Square. Mm-hmm. They took us to the Christopher Columbus National Cemetery. They took us to the fort that overlooks the bay, the harbor there. It was great. The only thing I didn't like is they took us to a community market, and I would have been better served to stay on the bus. It was super pushy, but I would do one of those. But you can get out and rent a car. Now, I heard it's a little more restrictive. And when we were there, you didn't have to do a cruise ship excursion. You could do a private excursion, but I've heard they've tightened that up a little bit. So check with a cruise line, make sure what you have to do. But I would go with one of those top 10s.
Yeah. Somebody asked about the casino. So on Carnival, yes, it's smoking every night, every day, all day long. Princess does a couple of non-smoking nights. Yeah. And we're going on Celebrity, and it's a non-smoking casino.
Every night is non-smoking. That's pretty cool, though. And we've been in casinos where half of the thing was smoking and half was non-smoking. What one was that? Seaside, right?
Yeah.
Seaside was half smoking, half non-smoking.
Oh, no, Royal. Royal was like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it was good because even like the non-smoking didn't really smell like smoke. It was pretty good. Coffee on Carnival, it's okay.
Yeah.
Now the specialty coffee that you pay for is actually very good.
Yeah.
And the coffee in the MDR is great.
Will the Oasis of the Seas be the same after the repair? I think it'll be better. I mean, they were there to get a mechanical issue fixed in Freeport where the cranes fell on them. They were getting their Asiopods worked on. But they were also getting some other dry dock stuff. So I think it'll be better. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Have we ever gone through rough weather on a cruise? Was it scary? We haven't really had bad weather. Again, the ship was moving a lot on the Carnival Breeze. You can watch some of those late in the week vlogs, and there's a couple times where like everything's moving, but it wasn't too bad.
No. Hey Jeffrey, hope you're doing well. I know your cruise is coming pretty soon. Kona coffee. I'm gonna have to try that. Ronnie Gilbert, hello, sir.
We've never had coffee on the NCL ship. Royal Princess, we were on the Caribbean Princess. For Fluffy, it was okay. Every night we had to... It was actually a pain in the butt. Yeah. Every night we had to request armless chairs in the main dining room. We were doing anytime dining, so I'm assuming if we had a regular dining time, maybe they would have had that for us. The cool thing about anytime dining on the Caribbean Princess is that you can call and make a reservation. And so we would call, make the reservation. Mm-hmm. We would say, could we get some chairs with no arms? And inevitably they wouldn't have them and they would have to hook us up. Didn't see any shows on the Caribbean Princess because we couldn't fit in the seats, which was a little bit of a bummer. So not the best Fluffy friendly at all. No.
Yeah. Mike Nolan, do they have hazelnut crema? No. Now you can get specialty hazelnut coffee in the specialty coffee area. But, I mean, you can also bring your own crema, like those little to go and... just put it in there. Yeah, you can bring it. We have not done... This is going to be our... Celebrity Equinox will be our first celebrity cruise, which is super exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. Will you be going on the Carnival Panorama? Maybe.
It's not on Shipmate.
Maybe.
If it's not on Shipmate, are we going?
That's right. If it's not on Shipmate, it doesn't count. We've never been on the Celebrity Solstice. We're doing clean keto.
I wonder what lazy keto is.
Lazy is a little more like eat bacon all the time.
It's been working out pretty good, though. I do know that, at 8 o'clock, because we're doing the fasting also. So, I was on a meeting, phone call, and came back into the home so I can eat my carb-free ice cream before 8 o'clock came around.
Yeah, that's right. I've never been to Bermuda. Can you bring cartons, water cartons on the ship? Mm-mm. What I'm understanding is you can only bring the cans. Now, there's water in cans that you can get, but I think it has to be in a can.
Mm-hmm. I am 5'8". Somebody asked how tall I was.
5'8". You're a tall girl.
Yeah.
I'm only 4'11", so there you go. Wait, no, my mom's 4'11".
I think your grandma's 4'11". I think your mom is like 5'2".
My mom says she's 4'11".
No, she's not. I think you heard that wrong.
Any chance of y'all cruising on the Freedom again? We have never been on the Freedom.
We've not been on the Freedom yet.
I don't know.
Well, the Celebrity Millennial, I was looking that up today, and that is going through a nice upgrade also.
Let's see. Mary Ellen Shaw, yeah. What we try to do is we try to pick the early dining for the group cruises. That way everybody can meet and still have the evening open for shows and casino and stuff like that. If we would love to have you join during the evening so we can all catch up, but completely up to you. But I would do it. I would do it. That's what I'm saying. If you wanna eat dinner with us, you got to do it.
No, I will change it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's what I think she's asking. Mary, just shoot me an email real quick just to remind me. So that's kind of how I stay a little bit better organized.
Lazy keto means you could have sugar-free coffee creamer. We started using I found this creamer. So heavy cream doesn't have a lot of carbs. So my coffee today was coffee, not heavy cream, but half and half. And then they had this stuff called Earth Sweetener, which was stevia and monk fruit, and it was good. Jane didn't like it, but I liked it.
No. I am from Wantua, Levittown, Peggy. She was just asking where I was from on Long Island.
What made us choose Celebrity? Right cruise at the right time. We were trying to fit in one more cruise this year, and Jenny gets frustrated with me, but I will not let her pick a cruise line that we've been on before. I definitely won't let her pick a cruise ship that we've been on before. I don't let her pick cruise ships that are old. And so there's all this criteria she has to follow, and the Celebrity Equinox.
Well, and then
it's not a brand new ship,
you
but
know,
it's fairly
Tony
new.
said that he gets super compulsive about things. I'm super compulsive.
Jenny looks every day.
Yeah, when it comes to that. I mean, I have to look every day, right? Yeah. We have not been on the Carnival Dream, no.
Nope.
Anne and Stephen, we are fasting. When are we fasting?
It's called the 16-8.
Yes,
I'm sure people
that's what she said.
Yeah, I'm sure the people do IF know what it is. So yeah, we fast for 16 hours and we eat from noon to 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Someone asked what monk fruit is, Ronnie.
It's I don't know if it's an actual fruit, but it's a sweetener that I've seen referenced a lot in my studies of keto.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
High chairs in the MDR. I'm sure they do. I've never seen one, but I believe they do.
Yeah, I think I've seen one. So what did we have at Starbucks yesterday? What I have? It was so good.
We had a cappuccino. We found a website that had what to get on keto at Starbucks. You got a cappuccino with almond milk.
Right.
And
go ahead.
And I tried an iced coffee with coconut milk, and I didn't like it.
No, but I loved mine. I added one sweetener and a little cinnamon. It was delish. I loved it.
I put the yellow sweetener before I realized I had that other one. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't good.
No.
It wasn't good.
No.
Yes, Slinky Ingle King. That's what it is. And they have it in my local grocery store, so I'm going to try it. Stevia and monk fruit. Indiana. I'm from Indianapolis. I'm from the state capital. I'm from where the race is. Why are you rolling your eyes? Somebody asked you about Wanta. My goodness. Breyers has, I think it's called...
It's Breyers.
Breyers Carb Smart.
Yeah, it is so good.
I'm sure it's not carb free, but it's low carb.
Yeah. Tri-State, so my grandmother lived in Queens, so I grew up with her. Well, I mean, I grew up always going by her house almost every weekend. So, and then when I was 18, I did move back there for a little bit. So I did live in Queens for a little bit, yes.
Oh, am I supposed to roll my eyes at that?
No.
I don't even know how to roll my eyes. Like, I need to take a class.
It must be a woman thing.
I guess.
We roll our eyes very well. Well, at least I do.
Nurse Nancy with the funny. Now, I never watched the show Monk, but I do like the guy Tony Shalhoub. Is monk fruit a fruit that solves murders but is a little obsessive? He was the dad in that Miss Maisel. Remember that comedy show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy's funny.
Yeah, I am super compulsive about certain things. So, as you are, you know, like I'm sure as soon as we get off here, you're gonna go finish your rings, aren't you?
Yes. So I've got all my steps in, but now I have to look. I need so. The goal that the Apple Watch set for me is that I have to burn 1,070 extra calories a day, not just my Fat Tony sitting around calories. And so I've burned 1,023. So I need to burn 47 more calories. But
and I'm sad because I'm sitting here and I don't know where my watch is.
I put it on the charger for
Oh, you are the best ever.
Rick Daniels is from
Let's
Indianapolis
just
also.
Stop for 1 second.
Yes.
And I just want you to know I cherish you and how awesome you are.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
I've got that on video now.
Good night, Deborah.
Rick Daniels from Indianapolis. I moved out of there when I was 5, moved to Illinois, and then moved south. But still got a sister there, and I love to go back and get the White Castles. Shh.
You can't go this time and get White Castles.
No.
Just FYI. No. Go for a walk. Ship Shape with Ann is telling you to go for a walk.
I got my steps in, Ann. I did it. I already did it. But yeah, I do need to get these last bit of calories.
And Steven. Good night, Agent Joey.
I have a ritual now. So many things about sticking to stuff is ritual. And I believe in chains. So I've been trying to do a daily upload on the YouTube channel. You guys may have seen these videos. We were so busy this weekend that I was not able to upload on Mother's Day, so I'm gonna chalk that up to it being Mother's Day. So I broke that chain. It was at about 32 days But another thing that's a ritual is Retro Sarge and I, my brother, we've been playing Call of Duty every night for about an hour. So by the end of the next year or so, we should be able to defend the universe, at least in multiplayer online games.
Yeah, sometimes when I come in, I'm like, wow, are all the kids home? What's going on here? Are we like in their teenage years again?
Somebody's asking, am I a Colts fan? I'm somewhat a Colts fan. We lived in Tennessee for a long time, and so we knew Peyton Manning, and of course when he went to the Colts, we rooted for him. But in Nashville, I became a hockey fan, so probably the only sport that I will sit down and watch is hockey. But
and I'm Colts. A Buccaneer fan. I know they're horrible, but I lived in Florida for so long. I just love them.
Jenny, how much does corn cost if you buy it from a pirate? Buccaneer. All right, that's a great one. Feel free to use that anywhere you like.
You are so funny.
You're funny. Funny like I'm a clown?
Yeah.
Like I make you laugh?
Yeah.
What do you mean funny? Yes, I did have to say White Castle.
Aw, Liz, I'm so glad Danny's coming home soon.
We are PS4.
Go Preds. I know it.
I couldn't get into Fortnite. That building has got me. Yes, let's go Predators.
Boom, boom, boom.
So on one of my walks, I wandered out into another neighborhood tonight, which is always scary, and I walked by an SUV that had a Predators license plate, and I'm like, I'm going to go knock on this guy's door, or girl, and say, who's the Preds fan? That would be so super weird, right?
It was that was so much fun when we lived in Nashville. We used to go a lot, to just hang out with the family. It was great.
PC gamer or console gamer? Just console right now, the PS4. Been a PC gamer in the past, but I'm not doing any hardcore gaming.
Corny joke, exactly.
That's right. That's right. Another favorite joke. Two fish are in a tank. One looks at the other and says, I don't know how to drive this thing. That one's free. Tell your kids.
Oh, boy.
I like the other version of it. Two fish are in a tank. One looks at the other and says, I don't know about this war. That's a hippie joke. Okay, anyways.
Okay. Cruising through life with Al and Jeannie. Hello. So glad you're here. Aw, Eli Manning.
So, I tell you what, there for the longest time, I'm sure Thanksgiving at the Manning house was fun when Eli could go, look, Peyton, I got 2 rings. You don't have 2 rings.
Yeah.
How much do they charge if you need to change... Oh, Jenny, you might know this question.
What's that?
On Carnival, how much do they charge if you need to change a passenger name on the reservation?
It depends on what... how you booked. Depending on, what sale, that kind of stuff. Price code. Sometimes it's free and sometimes it's not, so...
If they do charge, though, is it it's a variable rate? Or
I think it's $50, okay. Something like that, yeah.
Greetings from the night shift, says Jack Bell. Greetings, sir. Good night, Paul Callahan. Good to have you.
What's our name on Shipmate?
It's Lido Loca. No spaces.
No spaces.
What do you call a cow with no legs? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Tell me. I gotta know.
A couch. Oh, no, that has legs.
Ooh.
What?
Katherine Johnson's going on the Panorama in January.
Are you ever going on the Panorama?
Not in January. They have a cove balcony. Ground beef. That's funny.
Oh, don't we have a cove? Oh.
What, Jenny?
Nothing.
Ground beef. That's pretty funny.
Nothing. Ground beef. That's pretty good.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs hanging on a wall? Art.
All right, that's enough. Rita from Nashville, Tennessee. Hello.
Rita, I graduated from McGavick High School. I worked at the Opryland Hotel. We lived in Brentwood. We worked in Cool Springs.
Yes.
We lived in Bellevue.
I worked at a lot of apartment communities there.
We go to the Bluebird. What's the place with the biscuits, Jenny? I can't remember. The Loveless Cafe.
Oh, the Loveless Cafe.
We love Nashville hot chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Nashville.
I do too. What does a cow with buck teeth say?
Moof.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's see. Did you hear about the guy going around impersonating you under the name Cruise Tuber? Hey, Cruise Tuber is great. I tell you what, there's no videos on the Cruise Tuber channel, but you guys should subscribe anyways. Cruise Tuber.
Who is the Cruise Tuber?
I'm the Cruise Tuber.
Oh boy. All right, let's change the subject.
Stupid Golden Knights.
What?
They won the cup.
I know.
No.
It's all right.
Nah.
We got next year.
Matt.
Tony used to work in Opryland.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
My education, I have a bachelor's in organizational development and design, and I have a master's in strategic leadership.
Yeah. And I have marketing.
Jenny is...
So together we are Lido, Loca.
Mike Nolan, any excursion, any recommendation for excursions in Nassau? We've not...
Stay on the ship. No, I'm just kidding.
I like Nassau. So we did a walk around. Watch our video. We walked up to the Chocolatier at Great Cliff. We walked over to John Watling's distillery. We went down to the Pirate Republic. There's a lot of cool stuff that you can walk to. The first time that we were there, we actually took a water taxi over to Atlantis and went to Margaritaville. So I'm not super sure. I know the Queen's Staircase is in Nassau also, which Ann and Steven went to. So I would look and see what they have to offer, but to me, Nassau is really one of those towns that you can walk around. Just stay in the main areas. I know they've got some challenges, but yeah.
Yes. What dinner packages on the breeze?
I don't think they had any packages.
No, but 2020, we'll get to... we'll have to figure all that out. When Jamie and Sharon get back from their little cruise that they're going on, we'll get all those little details out pretty soon.
Yes. I saw a question I wanted to answer.
Hi, Tanya's mom.
Oh, how did we get to Charlotte? Got transferred. It's the first time I ever moved for a job. I moved here to do some work and did it for a few years and didn't love it. So I kind of regret moving for the job, but I'm pretty confident that if we did not move to Charlotte, there would be no Lido, Loca. Nashville's really hard to go on a cruise from. And so everything works out for a reason. Even though I didn't like that job and it pushed me out of corporate world forever because I disliked that job so much. Yeah, it's...
And a lot of great things have happened in Charlotte. And, we're right where we should be. And, no regrets.
No regrets.
Ever.
You never look back. You can't change the past, right? You can only take the moment and hopefully build a better future.
That's right. The Queen's Staircase, that's right. Ship Shape with Ann and Steven have a great video on that, actually. They show you the walk and everything. And, yeah, go check that out.
Huebner Hijinks,
in Nassau.
We've been to that 7 Fathoms Cayman Distillery. I don't think it's close enough to walk. But what I do know is that area in Grand Cayman is super... They pride themselves on being super crime-free and super safe to walk around. But I don't think you could get all the way to 7 Fathoms. It was kind of out there a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Tony is in IT.
Yeah, so I've had many jobs, but my last job, I was the operations manager, global operations manager for a Fortune 500. So basically, I worked with folks all over the world to keep computers and networks and all that kind of stuff up and running.
Yeah, he's super smart.
Whatever. No, Nancy, I did not fix the wind muff yet. It makes me so sad. I'm just still mad at this monkey, okay? Here's the camera. I'll show you. Let's see if you can see the residue remnants on my camera. Look at that. Stupid monkey.
Those monkeys. Listen, though, those monkeys was so much fun.
Yeah, so, I'm holding the camera like so. Oh, that's weird, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Hold on. All right. So I was holding the camera like so, and the monkey just went... And now I refuse to fix it out of protest. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, because that is obscure, when we went to the monkey jungle in the Dominican Republic, a little spider monkey pulled my wind protection.
Squirrel monkey.
Squirrel monkey. He seemed like a spider, like 8 arms. He pulled off my
That's
wind
right,
sock.
Jeremy. He was a bad monkey.
Bad monkey.
That excursion was so much fun with the group, and it was, when I look back at the video, it's so cool because you get to see just everybody's interaction with it. It was pretty cool.
Rick Daniels, good disposable waterproof camera for cheap. Gosh, I don't know, but I tell you what, I'm still gonna advocate for spending the money and getting a GoPro Hero 7. It's a little bit of a cost, but it's going to be probably one of your best cameras for cruising and travel.
Yeah. Night War Eagle.
Lisa H. wants to know if we have children.
We do. We have 6 together.
The Brady Bunch. This year they're going from, 48 this year?
Mm-hmm.
So 28 to 18.
Yeah, or 18 to 28.
18 to 28. They're all in the, everybody's birthday's lining up. We got one out of the way.
So we have 18, 20, 21, 22 25 and 28.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Crazy. That's right. It's a monkey protest. I'm not putting this windsock back on. That's right, Ian. My windsock.
The windsock.
Do we plan on moving? Not right now. We still have some ties here in North Carolina. Our son is rising to be a senior at college, and so we still have another year before we even think about it.
Yeah. And I have a really great job here, too, so.
Jenny does.
Yeah.
Retro Sarge with the GoPro endorsement. That's right.
Retro, how is your queens? Tell her hello.
I never thought I would like the GoPro until I actually got it. What sold me is when we went on that ATV excursion in St. Martin, and that footage is like butter. Yeah, that action cam is good too, Ian. The FDR X3000. It's the white one that you guys see a lot.
Any pets? No. So our little lady girl who I loved and adored, we all loved and adored. She passed away 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we haven't...
How long do we have, lady? 10, 11 years?
Yeah.
So she was fun little tiny toy poodle and a great dog. But we...
I can't. Yeah. I can't do that to my heart.
We're too busy now.
Yeah, busy and... I can't do that to my heart.
Ooh, the Degenerate's got a pocket, an Osmo Pocket.
Yeah.
I love that little camera.
Mm-hmm. I need to get one.
You got one.
Do I have one?
Yes.
Or do you have one?
You have one. Oh, where's my dinner? Yeah. That's kind of fun. Ruth Todd was here earlier saying that she's been watching the 100 Days to Havana. Those vlogs are kind of fun, so if you really want to see how Lido Loca got started, shortly after we did our first cruise, we embarked on making 100 videos in a row and uploading 100 days in a row, and without much experience, we pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
So those are kind of fun to watch. Half of the video was us trying to get through the day, and the other half was us talking about cruising. So 100 Days to Havana. And a big staple of that was Where's My Dinner? So if you want to know what Nurse Nancy's talking about,
how did that go?
Jenny.
Whatty?
Where's my dinner?
It's right here.
Oh, cool. What do we got? Looks great. You want to eat? Let's eat. No, I don't. So I don't use the GoPro. Jamie's asking, do I rig the GoPro with an external mic? If I was going to use it for vlogging, I would say yes. So that's my recommendation. Anybody that just wants to get one camera and wants to use it for everything, if you're going to vlog with that bad boy, you need to get the external microphone connector, a microphone, and a rig. I'm just using it primarily for action camera. Klaykowski, I saw a couple screen thumbnails about the new action camera from Osmo, but I haven't looked at it from DJI.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Any other questions? Is it the top of the hour, Jenny?
It is the top of the hour.
All right, guys. Well, the hour has drawn nigh. This one went quick. A big thank you.
It always does.
A big thank you to everybody that is here tonight. Loved Where's My Dinner. Yeah, I've been trying. We try to figure out every once in a while how to get it back in there. Goodbye, Terry Elliott.
Well, listen, we have 101 days.
Yeah.
Maybe once a week.
Maybe once a week. So, Tammy, that's a great question. Cheapest time to cruise. When's the best time to cruise? The best time is the time that fits your schedule. I know that's not a great answer. There are cruises that are happening all year long. You can find deals all year long. It just depends what you want to get into. The prices go down sometimes during the height of the hurricane season.
Well, the cheapest week to go is the week after Thanksgiving and 2 weeks before Christmas.
December's a great time to cruise to find deals.
Oh, and it's, usually where you're at, it's cold.
Yeah.
So it's really just great to get down to the Caribbean.
We do like cruising in December, but I don't think I would go on the Panorama in December.
No.
I'm not going on the Panorama in January. I'm not going on the Panorama in December. All right, guys. Thank you so much. No, we're not going to Cuba in 100 days. We did that at one point.
Yeah.
We were 100 days from Havana, and we made a video series. All right. We've said it all.
I loved Cuba.
Cuba was a blast. Mm-hmm. Well, hey, thanks everybody for stopping by. We will be back here next Tuesday night. Be on the lookout for the video about the update on our weight loss.
Yes.
If we did lose. And also, if you guys want to come back to this video, I would be interested in hearing your included, extra, or overboard in the comments on towel animals, tablecloths, and pillow chocolate. I'll pin a comment at the top with those three things. If you think about it, come back to the video and comment on included, extra, or overboard.
Yes.
All right, that is it. I think we've done it all, Jenny.
We have.
My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido, Loca. And until the next time,
we'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye. Are you really not going to say when we're going on the Panorama? It's too soon. We can't say. We're not going on the Panorama. It's all a big ruse.
Yes, we are.
All right. Until the next time.
No, we're not.
It's not January or December.
Or February.
All right. Until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
And Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
We're almost out of blue lanyards. And we didn't talk about that. If you're into the royal blue lanyards, there's only 4 left. Make sure you get your lanyards. Anybody into, would anybody be into a black lanyard? Because I'm going to get some.
Hey, did we say hello to the Flanagans?
What's up, Flanagans?
Good night, Flanagans.
When I reorder some more blue lanyards, I'm going to get some black lanyards. And I think I'm going to make a special edition Team Tony black lanyard.
Oh, please.
Absolutely. Because all the cool kids wear black, Jenny.
Well, then I want a sparkly one that's Team Jenny.
Well, whatever.
So there.
Whatever. All right, guys. Yeah. So not in November either.
Brenda, I hope you have a great time on your first cruise.
So not December, not November, not January, February. This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido, Loca. And until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.